I woke up for the 13th time in my life. I opened my phone immediately and cursed the world for giving itself away to automation. Humiliation would pour out of my veins like a geyser if only a simple being could cast their beautifully humbling words out to nick my faux self-righteous arteries, to expose me for the hypocrite I truly am. I flipped through my social media and saw that no one messaged me. I almost basked and bathed in sorrow, and I knew I was in for another night of autoerotic self-pity. A night of woe is me's. A night of crater moon stomachs. Another night of praying for a world where I could go to be with people who truly like me, knowing that world would be made if I just opened my eyes to the obvious nature of my existence. But I continued to close one app and open another as that loathsome, wasted potential bled from my fingertips. As I put my phone away and mingled back together my meager yet sunny outward disposition, I looked into the mirror and envisioned something. A cabin in the woods, somewhere in the northeast. A cabin built from my own two hands. It would be chilly. It would be raining. I would be inside. I would be playing guitar by a fire with the windows open and the sound of solitude hitting the shingles. I would be there with my dog. Just us alone. I began to pick this as my happy place. A place where the radio wires couldn't go. A world where I could be me. And then the solitude turned to fear. I tried to turn away, but as I turned around, the mirror reached out and turned me back. I saw myself for who I truly was. And as I looked up, every person in the incarcerated individual search of every police department in the state, taking note of every person who had ever hurt a child and plotted my ultimate revenge, I realized that what I needed not lie out there in the mountains, or a cabin, or the clouds or the hills, or even in the cracks of the sidewalk that formed from the roots of the poorly planted neighborhood trees. It lay within myself, right here, in this world, right where it was all along. The beautiful blonde bullet of truth was loaded and ready to pierce through the skin of my lonely being in a way that would change the course of history for myself. A way out. A way to the end. I put my finger up between my eyes and created a crosshair for the unknown Robin Hood to help guide him to where it was needed. And right before the trigger was pulled, I looked into the sky and wondered what it would feel like to finally be there with you. And then I finally woke up. All I told you was to meet me at the tree, the one that looked like a spider web. You thought that those directions were quite nonspecific, but that was for a reason. I climbed the branches and waited for you. I looked at the orange, red, and blue. You thought that the sunset was a bit too beautiful, but that was for a reason. When you came back, I held back my tears. You stood on the ground as I stayed in the air. You couldn't climb the busted branches, and that was for a reason. I looked down upon your silhouette, let the falling sun wrap around your back. You wondered what I already knew. I knew everything that the world could contain. I dove into the stream. There's nothing you can keep from me. Love is not underhanded. Your stories are vaguely crafted. Your threats are quiet and passive. Your life is a goddamn lie. I will swallow you. I will never let you become. I will take the stars that guide you from above and eat them, all until all we have is the sun. I will swallow you. I will never let you consume. I will grab the blistering tails from the basement and chew them into nothing, one by one. Can you hear the children cheering in the closets, ready to race and continue your cursed wisdom? Can you hear the Lord laughing in your chamber, his bellow echoing out from every crack in the paper? We were filled with flies, we were torn inside. Butterflies blow from the back of the balcony, and then die away. Can you hear the sound of my heart? Can you hear it breaking? Can you hear the sound of noises? The ones I was not making. We looked for a sign. I was surprised we all survived. Beautiful bluebirds bask in the morning sunlight and cry away. But when you find that the birds you sing to will not fly, just remember that they are just as afraid to die. Spirits divine, spirits divide. At home in the Whirlwind Trio Cemetery, the spirits inside. Goodbye. I looked Johnny in the eye, but the words wouldn't come out. He wanted me to give, but the phrases were stuck inside. A broken bridge, a torn-up ladder, a car in disarray. That was my brain. Help me to speak how I want to. Open your ears and hear me clear. I'm trying my best now. Make jokes all you want, but I won't respond sincerely. I need help now more than ever. Give me something to pull me through. A cute girl, a cool friend, a place to curl up and cry. That was my way. Help me to scream how I want to. I can't take these clogged pipes anymore. The pain is too much to bear. I hate the thoughts of misery. Just kill me where I stand. I don't stand a chance in this ever-changing world. They say it's the person you are now, not the one before. That one doesn't matter. They cry their milky tears onto my clean floor. That one doesn't matter. And the waterfall will fill my well. Maybe the rain will come another day. And the crabs, they cancel out my brain. But I can't stop the train that comes at 5 every day. Twisting uncontrollably, from the rattles you rang down my spine, with wings and whirls and spinning things, carefully counting the time, writhing wordlessly as scissor hands sings his psalms, with echoes in ears and everything, all equally sublime. I woke up feeling like my stomach was turned inside out, and my brain didn't know what anything meant. The ceiling collided with them all at a horrible pace, and the dark film over my eyeballs would not let me in. The light did not exist, and the door was stuck shut, like there was no entranceway, just a closed-up way out, and the birds outside fell together in an assembly line of death, catching my breath, sinking into the nightmare again. Don't bother moving from the bed. It's not like you could move in the first place. Flesh caught on metal, an unremovable tether, bodies full of minds, disposable times. Sun-bleached grass, moments come and pass, bodies full of minds, replaceable times. Bring me in, rip me apart, sew it back or leave it open. Bring me out, lose my arms, pull me forward and let it tear. Ashes avalanching everywhere. Mother, please, leave me be. Fooled you twice, this time is 3. She tells me she wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't in the room. She shows me the equations and the logic sounds so confused. But she reaches inside, and I believe her. Every day, I see ghosts floating in the TV. They're trying to be more than television reality. But that's not how it'll be. That's not what I'll see. Oh, there goes another ghost, and another inch of sanity. Now Mama is getting pissed, and the baby is throwing a fit, and now these 2 aren't the only ones on my list. 5 beings making death come knocking at my door. I don't know how much I got. The medication doesn't tell me. Who is who and who is not? I think I forgot the last one. The bottle is empty. I'm done. We are the worms that will never go away. We are the guns that lay waste to your state. We are the smoke that fills the aeroplanes in the sky. We are the neurons in your brain that keep you up at night, wondering why. We are the termites that eat away at your roof. We are the fathers and mothers that left too soon. We are the sinkholes that swallow your perfect day. We are the cords that grip your neck when you've made your worst mistake. We are not good people to each other, but we are sweet to you. We are not good people behind closed doors, but we are sweet to you. Here comes the cottonwood down from the mountains. They come in 2s and 4s and 3s and 5s. They've got an evil plan. They have no mercy. They have blood on their minds. Here comes the hoppermen out from the river. They waste no time drying their eyes. Tails like a monument, and bright white shark teeth, and they'll tear the flesh right from your thighs. And don't think of us as fools. When the monarchs come for you, you won't know what to do. What to do? What can we do? Listen to the same songs. Stare at the wall. Push down the memories. Try not to change at all. Carry on cracking while your family fails as well. They're all so cursed and crooked from your awful little spell. The rose-colored stains on the notebook pages were worth it, huh? Keep away from your friends. Don't attempt to fix your mind. They're all out to get you. Your delusions are right. Especially when your brain's track record is so perfect. Your job is hell on earth, but you dare not leave. Your body cracks in two, but oh how nice the car seat feels. I'm sick of this swelling sound-filled automobile. Get our next 6-month fix for $5 a pop. Using credit cards in the open, no worries of getting caught. Check the ID with confusion, another clueless cop. The thoughts in our minds rip like metal, we are burning hot. Smearing sticky stuff on diary pages and close the vial up. Planning sessions after summer ends, no need to take our shirts off. Tissue whiting out by January, the new year drops. We pray for our new habits, but we know they won't fuck off. Oh, my dear, I am swimming in your tears, just like your kids did when they were here. They were dancing in fear when you always drew near. Now, their father falters and wanders, down to the corner store for his alcohol. Makes sons so simply useless and dull, until the wall sinks softly and full. For the first time ever, the ceiling blew off, and the star swung into his heart from the top. Of his head and his brain, so sick and insane, twist the words and the pain until you are drained of feelings and memories. I wish they would tell me when you will get off of work so I can kill your demons. All of the semen that soaks into their tongues when they whisper in your ear. Don't let the gross men make you appear. I will let them all bleed. Nail them to the ceiling beam. Put a bucket underneath and let it all dream. Not even a lighthouse could guide me to the shore. I get pulled under the waves and the roar. But maybe you could be my siren eyes. Maybe you could pull me into the tide. Not even a lamppost could guide me home. I have cataracts and poor motor control. But maybe you could be my northern star. You could pick me up and pull me so far. And when I call out your name, you open your eyes and say, "String me along, why don't ya? String me along real good. String me so far, why don't ya? String me along so good." Not even a consequence could keep me from doing wrong. Not even a death at the cost. So why do I deserve a helping hand when I feel so bad? It just makes things worse and worse. When I put my face in my hands, you stand and scream at my back. String me along, why don't ya? String me along real good. String me so far, why don't ya? String me along so good. String me along, oh please, oh please. String me into your disease. String me into your twisted world. String me until I'm dead for good. There's a deaf child where your frontal lobe used to be. The water's getting higher and it's harder for you to breathe. The ways you stop the pain aren't as bright as they seemed. Those birds out back don't have their beaks anymore, and the way you dance in the parlor isn't the same as you did before. Your teeth rot away, fall out and onto the floor. The pieces inside have to fit someday. They have to fit, they have to save. They have to light, they have to break. They have to sing, they have to give way. When the morning alarm went off, our bodies evaporated. When the vein hand reached bone, our minds disintegrated. Western winds and lake effect froze our veins to the ceiling. Water wells, silver pails, and rusty buckets to catch the drippings. Pour our light into your moonshine. Drink our sorrows away. Hark, hear the doorbell ring. It's your father again. I've come to take your clothes away for the families in need. You may be cold on rainy days, but just remember, the days get better, my son. They did for me and they will for you. Hark, hear the bottles breaking. The glass is clattering. I know when the dog jumps twice. Hark, please knock on the door. When you're entering, I can hear footsteps in my dreams and I can't differentiate between yours and his. It's a big damn world that I'm discovering, and I know you hate me too. Call it what you want, but the great bird always knows. The terrible things you do when it flies in from above. And I see you putting your hands on the seething stove to burn your hands for entropy and recompense for doves. But the great bird knows, and the soft wind blows. You cry your last cry as he pecks out your eyes, but I will cry for you. The great bird knows, the soft wind blows. You call your last call as he pecks out your tongue. I will speak for you. Always. Living in squalor, I send messages to my only friend in a land far away. She won't be coming tomorrow, and she won't be coming any day. Existing in the mud, I make of what I can, I make of what I know. But climbing up a wall so high, there's only one place you'll go. Surviving in this world, contorted in bile, made by men in their gray suits. Well, now they need some hands for murder. We want you, the one with the razor fingertips. We want you, the one with the raven's eye. We want you, the one with the gunpowder tongue. We want you, the one who's not afraid to die. And they all went marching down. They all went into the ground. I crawled out, looked at the sun, and then I heard it. I see the lights leave your eyes, and we wonder if the dam that holds our feelings has no water behind it at all. You feel like an empty well. I see your limbs turn to trees. But then I see you push your father over to keep him from hurting your sister and brother. And that is love to me. Then I see you burn your paintings with kerosene. And that is love to me. Then I see you put the barrel under your chin with the note on the table. And that is love to me. Then you see me call for help when you board a train bound for hell. And that's not love to you, but that is love to me. There is no sun, there is no dark. There is no smile, there is no mouth. Leave no meaning, leave no trace. My body was never here in this place. There is no skin, there is no body. There is no synapse, there is no memory. After the end, after the grace, my love cowers when she raises her hand to my face. There is no me, there is no you. There is no us, there is no you. There is no family, there is no you. There are no friends, there is no you. When we arrive in hell, we see the door to somewhere, and hell's basement laughs as we are ushered down. There is no me and there is no you. Just powder eyes. You will burn, and so will I. We arrived at the dimly lit motel entrance. There was no sign to enter. We tore through anyway. The knobs were busted right down the center. We laid on the cigarette-burned sofa, screams leaching in from the corridor. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you warm, till the nightmares careen in through the door. Here they come. Here they come. I can think of deaths worse than this one. I spend hours just romancing, but then we hear a roar worse than ever, and the wood chips start dancing. I look into your craterous eyes and I see a gaze that kills me. It's one of wanting for something you've been asking, but that I cannot give at all. There's a creature hanging by its legs that are nailed to the ceiling beams. A terrible sight for our kids, but now we have fresh meat to eat. Locked away in this cabin, the tines hang from heaven. Rain, rain, go away. She drinks all day while I'm away in the hills, tracking and hunting game. The kids are out in the field, playing with the cicadas and wild boars all day. Stuck under this tree, the swelling in my feet. Pain, pain, go away. I look in your eyes, I see a beehive. Hanging from thin twine, I see dormant minds. Ready to sail into the sky, I see an emotionless child. Unaware of a smile, I see a boat. And the way it will capsize, I see a locomotive. Ready to say goodbye, I see a locomotive. Fire bursting from every window and crack inside. The game is gone. I see people, means to the goal. I see post-boredom, let the credits roll. We're done here, I don't like this. You talk too slow. We're done here, I'm uncomfortable. Forced speech, oh no. We're done here, I'm sick of this. Never-ending small talk. When will the real stuff begin, or am I waiting too much? Fresh Sunday newspaper on the counter. Burnt coffee smells seep into the ashtray. Indigo markings on our rotary phone. Sister and brother crying a mile away. Step outside for a moment. Look at the dead rats in the driveway. Think long and hard. Let's recount the scenes on display. My words, my eyes. You say they're a lie. I think you're right. I'm sorry for the things I do. The things I think. The things that I will do. And the things that I will think. And only the trees lining the street seem to reflect all of the misery. Every frame, you say, is in perfect harmony. The only remaining equation, there must be something terribly, horribly, damnably wrong with me. Not even the pets can sleep. In the white light of infinity, your eyes are tender and warm. I see you as you see yourself, but I know you're so much more. I can call you when you're feeling down, and the mood swings are in view. I know it gets hard when there's nothing left to do. And you can give all your possessions away, but it won't change how I feel about you every single day. In the Holy Lord's comforting hold you feel at ease, but an uneasiness comes from the western chilling breeze. It brings you fear and memories of a time you wish to forget, but in a couple of years you'll be stronger than the rest. And you can cut your stomach until the skin rots away, but it won't change how I feel about you every single day. In the motel room where your body did fall, I shook you to your core, but you didn't move at all. And you can wait in heaven and shake the golden gates, but it won't change how I feel about you every single day. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. I'm not home. Don't come and kill me, please. Don't come and kill me. I don't want to die.
fucking idiot. Stupid fucking idiot. Ugh. The lights go off. I fall into bed, the camera facing away from me. The ceiling light stars go off, and they sing me to sleep. It feels so amazing. I wish you were here with me. The time is over. The cemetery is closed. Pack up your things. Walk out slowly. In the distance I see it. It's a bright white light. Just like the one that I always knew would be there. There's someone standing there. It's a kid. I walk towards the kid in the white light, and I realize that it's me. It's me from 10 years ago, or maybe 12. I kneel down to him, and I look him in the eyes. I tell him it's okay. It's okay to be the person that you are. You aren't alone in this world. And everything that you're going through right now, one day, it will end. God calls from above, and the kid backs away into the white light. And like a swinging door, it closes. I look up. I look in the distance. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. And then I woke up.